never sure whether or not the camera isn't in position on the other person, you know. And yeah, of course it is. It's, you know, but it's worth it most of the time, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, certain moments especially. It's particularly beautiful outside.
It looks very, I don't know, Western Kansas for some reason to me. The endless highway, the lights, the sky, the big skies. Even though if you look out the window, there are mountains, but in through the camera, they're just little bumps.
That's true. It doesn't translate quite the same.
They do translate nicely into the camera right now. Wow, that's looking really pretty now. The mountains are coming into view. Wow, honey. Now it's not Kansas anymore. Now we're in New Mexico. Oh, so you got to turn here, honey. Honey. Good job.
Just in time.
Honey. Baby. That's why I worry about you when you're gone. I'm like, is he lost? Is he in jail? Is he in the hospital? Is he in some other country by now? Oh my God. You are a bag of tricks, that's for sure. A barrel full of monkeys. I never know what's going on with you. You keep me interested. Like riveted, basically. What's gonna happen next?
It happened to me one time, then I ended up in a different country than I had planned on.
What?
I was taking a bus back from Utah, or I think that's what I was doing. I ended up on maybe I was coming back from Oregon. I lived in Oregon for a while.
Yeah.
And the bus routed through Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And I got off and like, God, what was the name of the city?
Baja, California. Baja, Mexico.
It was like right on the border.
Yeah.
And I bought a bottle of some weird Mexican rum of some sort or something at a no tariff station.
Yeah.
There's duty-free zones.
Yeah.
And they told me this, but I didn't really understand that if you buy something at one of those stores, you have to buy it to take it across the border into Mexico.
Yeah.
So I bought one, and then I started walking in the opposite direction, and they actually followed me out of the store and were like pointing at the border, like, you gotta go across the border if you're gonna buy that. You can't take it into the United States with you. And I was like, fuck, because I never had it. So I was like, okay. So I crossed the border into Mexico.
Did you have a way to get back?
I had my driver's license, and I thought,
didn't take a passport, I guess.
yeah, I thought, well, the last time I checked, a driver's license is all you need to get back into the country. So, and I was sure hoping that was the case when I crossed over the border. Then I've been lying with hundreds of people in Mexico trying to cross back into the United States.
God. Funny. That's as bad. I thought I was the worst. One time I was driving with my friend Candace. We actually came to Santa Fe, and we got in a big argument about the right way to go back on our journey home from California. And so I told Candace, fine then, if you think you know the right way to go, then you just take over driving. And she said, okay. She called my bluff, and then she like got in the car and
Okay.
went the opposite way, and that ended up being the right way. But then, wait, then where were we going? We were going, okay, at some point, maybe that was the way through. That was the way to California. I can't remember. Maybe it's the way back. Anyway, at some point I was driving, and we were supposed to be going to Oklahoma. And I got scared. She was asleep. It was the middle of the night. The engine light came on, and I had no idea where we were. No idea where we were. I finally had to wake her up because the car was dying, and I had no clue where we were. It ended up we were in Colorado instead of Oklahoma. I wrote about this in a poem I wrote, but I was like, oh shit, I guess I'm really not good at directions. So that's when I finally realized it, you know? Took me all that time being in denial.
You missed an entire state.
And I was driving, honey. Will you help me bring everything to class? And
Yeah, you're going straight to class.
yeah, because I'd like to set some stuff up and start working on downloading my digital stuff.
Okay. I'm going to try and park in this road if we can. Is that okay with you?
Sure, we'll never find the car, but
We'll find it. We'll be one of the last ones out.
yeah, let's see how late they're open at the fitness center so I can take a shower after this.
Okay.
We have a beautiful campus. Look at it through the...
Pretty. Very pretty.
Looks like some exotic land. And it is.
Yeah.